Hello everyone, I'm Helena Faustina Trisunjata. Today I'm going to explain about the Enlightenment. The first topic is the Enlightenment and the philosophers, and let's move to the definition of the Enlightenment. So what is the Enlightenment? The Enlightenment was considered the culmination of the movement toward modernity initiated by the Renaissance throughout the 18th century. The thinkers of the Enlightenment were called philosophers. They aspired to create more rational and human society. In order to create more human society, the philosophers attacked medieval otherworldliness and they rejected theology as an avenue to truth. They also denounced the Christian idea of people's inherent depravity. And the last one, they sought to understand nature and society through reason alone. However, they attempted unaided by priestly authority. In the beginning, philosophers questioned all inherited opinions and tradition. It is shown by the statement from one of the philosophers named Denis Diderot. We think that the greatest service to be done by man is to teach them to use their reason only to hold for truth what they have verified and proved. So, what did actually philosophers believe? Actually, they believed that they were inaugurating an enlightened age. Through the power of reason, humanity was liberating itself from the fetters of ignorance, superstition, and despotism with which tyrants and priests had bound it in past ages. And the Enlightenment was originated in Paris. Later, Paris was known as the center of the Enlightenment. Then the philosophers spread this movement to every leading city in Western Europe and North America. Let's move on to the Enlightenment and the scientific revolution and see how they connected to each other. We might question how did Newton influence the philosophy during the Enlightenment. Actually, the Enlightenment grew directly out of scientific revolution in many ways. The philosophers sought to expand knowledge of nature and apply the scientific method to the human world. Their goal were to uncover society's defect and achieve appropriate reforms. And the second notion is the philosophy question about general rules. It is based on Newton laws that related to the nature. Newton had discovered universal laws that explain the physical phenomena. Inspired from Newton's, the philosopher questioned whether the rules were applicable for human behavior and social institutions. And the third point is the philosopher hoped to arrive at the irrefutable laws that operated in the realm of human society. They aspired to shape several aspects such as religion, law, government, morality, and economics in accordance with these natural laws. Then they emphasized that all things should be re-evaluated to see if they accorded with nature and promote human well-being. In championing the methodology of science, the philosophers showed the respect for the mind's capacity and human autonomy. They perceive that individuals are self-governing and the mind is self-sufficient, so they rejected appeals to clerical or princely authority. The mind relies on their own ability to think and trust the evidence of its experience. So we might also question what issue did provoke the philosophers. The numerous examples of injustice, inhumanity, and superstition in society outrage the philosopher. Behind their devotion to reason and worldly knowledge lay an impassioned moral indignation against institutions and beliefs that degraded human beings. Therefore, what did the philosopher want from the people? They really wanted people to have the courage to break with beliefs and institutions that did not meet the task of reason and common sense by rejecting the authority of traditions. And people are expected to seek new guideposts derived from the experience and reason unhindered by passion, superstition, dogma, and authority. So that's all from me. I hope that the material that I delivered will be useful for you. Thank you for listening.